So now you have obtained the option to purchase, exercise it already. What do you do next, right? Today's episode will actually cover step by step how actually you are going to do the documentation on the HDB website. Alright, so let's go. Hi everyone, my name is Casey from Home Quarters, and in today's episode, we actually will help you go through the HDB Resale Portal for the buyers on a step-to-step basis. The entire process from when you exercise your option to purchase to the day you take your keys will be about 3 months time. So let's dive right in. For the buying side of things, there is actually 9 steps in total. If let's say you are watching this video already, or you are a brand new buyer that are looking at a flat, maybe I can just walk you through from the start. First step will be to register for the intent to buy. Once you have registered for the intent to buy, we'll recommend that you go through with it with an experienced agent. Right, will actually find you that dream home much faster and also give you some of the financial so that you actually don't overpay for your property. Second step, once you have decided on a unit that is going to be your dream home, right, you have to pay an option money, right, ranging from $1 to $1,000 to the seller to obtain the signed option to purchase. Using this signed option to purchase, the first step will be to get a valuation, right? Pay out $120 through the HDB portal to get you the valuation. If let's say a salesperson is helping you in this matter, he can also help you in this part of the journey. Once the valuation is done, you have to decide whether or not you really want to go through with the sale. Once you have paid the exercise money, which is between $1 to $4,000, you are legally obligated to buy the HDB flat that you choose. However, importantly, before you go ahead to go and shortlist some unit to buy, it's important to know what sort of loan are you getting. Right, firstly, you are able to get a HDB loan or a bank loan. We first start off with HDB loan. HDB loan, the pros is that you are able to get up to 90% of the purchase price or valuation, whichever is lower. Right, that is much higher than bank loan, which enable you to only get up to a 75% loan. If let's say you choose to go for the HDB loan, it is very important that before paying the option money and obtaining the option to purchase from the seller, you actually get a HLE. After which, then you are able to pay the seller the option money and also obtain the option to purchase. If let's say you choose to go for a bank loan, it is more flexible. You can actually pay the option money to obtain the option to purchase from the seller, and with this document, go to the bank to apply for the letter of offer from the bank for bank loan. After signing off on the letter of offer, then you are able to exercise the option to purchase. So importantly, this is the difference between a bank loan and a HDB loan. If let's say you are taking a bank loan or a HDB loan, any sort of loan, or using any part of your CPF in the purchase of the HDB flat, then there is a need to go through with valuation. If let's say you're using pure cash to actually buy the HDB flat, you can actually skip the next step, which is valuation, if and only if you're using full cash to purchase the HDB flat. You should also choose how much of the CPF saving that you are looking to utilize at this point. If you are using the HDB loan, of course, most of it will need to be wiped out. And actually, the new guideline is that you can maintain about $20,000 in your CPF ordinary account using the HDB loan. For bank loan, you will be able to choose how much of the CPF ordinary account you want to remain in there, or the entirety of the ordinary account balance can stay put, and if let's say everything else able to be paid through your loans and also cash amount. So now you already got the option to purchase, you have to do the valuation. That costs you about $120. The valuer may not visit the seller's place. Once that's done, it takes about 10 working days from the day that you submit the application. What you need is the first page of the option to purchase to be scanned into the system, and also fill out a little bit of details. Then after that, you are good to go. Within that 10 days, right, do check the resale portal for the valuation of the place. Once the valuation is out, then you got to decide now whether or not you really are serious to buy that unit. Because right now, if you are sitting on a fence or actually decide not to buy, you can still back out of the contract, just losing your option money that you have previously paid. If looking to go through with the transaction, you have to pay what we call an exercising fee. It ranges from $1 to up to $4,000. Right? My practice is to pay the full $4,000. Once that is done, you have to submit a resale application. If let's say you're working with a salesperson can actually assist you in the aspect, so you don't need to do it yourself. Right? Same thing as the valuation process. During the resale application process, a lot of supporting documents need to be submitted. Mainly, if you are taking some sort of grant, they will expect the past 12 months payslip, of course, your full OTP, exercise OTP, and if there are other supporting documents that they do request from you, HDB will then verify the information provided and notify you of the acceptance of the application via SMS. So make sure the handphone number that you have input at the point of intent to buy is actually accurate and can reach you, right? So most of the communication will be through SMS and also email. The application status will be updated in your resale portal, so occasionally do check them if let's say you are in the process already. Okay, so next up, once the SMS has been sent, they will let you know actually when you need to do the endorsement buy. If it's a single buyer that are buying, then just yourself will do. If two buyer is buying, you will be notified via SMS to endorse the document on the resale portal within 6 days from the SMS notification. So both buyers need to log in using your SingPass. Right? If you have not already gotten that, I would highly advise you to get it from your community center, which is one of the most convenient places to do it, or even a stat board such as CPF board, you can actually get your SingPass. Once the endorsement is done, next up will be a paying of the resale fees, right? Fees such as conveyancing, stamping, GST and stuff like that can be payable through credit card on the online portal. Later on, we'll actually walk you through step by step. Once that is done, you will receive the approval for resale application via SMS again when the HDB approval letter is posted on the portal. By then, you should be able to know what the exact date, right? Estimated date. Most of the time, it will be accurate unless the seller are not in Singapore, so then we have to rearrange for another day. Right, so there is a date whereby you will need to physically, if let's say you are using an HDB conveyancing lawyer, you have to physically go down to HDB Hub at Toa Payoh to do the completion. Of course, if you are using a private lawyer to do this, they are able to attend the HDB completion on your behalf. So lastly, on the date that is stated, nearer to the completion date, another email will be sent out to you stating what is the time that you need to reach. You will be actually a little bit early, scan your IC upon reaching, and go for the completion. So that's the point whereby you will actually receive the keys from the seller. If let's say there are any sort of extension, the seller will then need to pay a fee, and then the HDB officer will walk you through the rest of the process. So these are the broad outline for buyers on buying of a HDB flat. So here comes to the end of our episode. If this information is valuable and helpful to you, do give us a like, a subscribe. Also follow us on our various platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you are keen to actually have Home Quarters help you in your journey to finding your perfect dream home or even an investment property, do hit us up at www.homequarters.com.sg/contact us. Alright, hope to see you soon. Thank you.